Okay. Hello and welcome to this little art stream. This is my first pixel art stream on the channel. I'm super excited. As you can see in the thumbnail, although you can't see the thumbnail anymore, but as you can read in the description and see on screen, we're re-spriting Robopon today. Robopon is a not even a cult classic, just a very quickly forgotten and perhaps rightfully so Game Boy game released by Atlas of all people. And Hudson Soft, so the creators of Persona and Bomberman working together to create a robot version of Pokemon, essentially. And what you see on screen are the first 30 Robopon. No, wait, that's more than 30. The first, how many do I have per row here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first, 3 times 12 Robopon, I'm not gonna... It's 36. The first 36 Robopon, but there are many more than that. It's just I wanted to keep it all on screen, so it all fits on screen at once, and I don't expect to be able to do too many in one stream anyway. I've already done the first 13 of them on my own time, which I will show you all through in a moment. Just to talk a little bit more about what Robopon is to set the stage, and Robopon... When I was a child, I got the Robopon game because I think it was featured in Nintendo Power and it looked really cool, and I love collectible monster games. I don't care if what's a ripoff of what or whatever. I've always loved collectible monster games, and I feel like they all have their own merit, and I love the designs in Robopon. I thought it was really cool. You had the ability to like customize your robots by installing different hardware and software, and it was really cool. You could change their types and such. So I've always had a soft spot for Robopon, and I'd like to give back to the Robopon, the game that nobody else seems to enjoy, by just, you know, updating the sprite a little bit, because the game has flaws. I'll be the first to tell you that. It has many flaws, and among them are its, like, pixel art, which is not too much different than, like, Pokemon Green's pixel art, so who cares? And I want to give it a shot at a little something more, so... I've already done this top row and a little bit more. 4 of these last 5 were very easy to do, but that's okay. And here we have all the originals I've on a separate layer. You'll see that some of these sprite rips are not the best quality sprite rips, but that's alright. We're working from them anyway. Usually what I've been doing with these is, we'll take a look at Cookie here as an example, and the Boom Jet next to him. I don't know all their names. It's just lucky that I knew these two. It's essentially tracing and fixing is what's going on here. I'm not, and you can see parts of it that line up exactly, and other parts where I have taken some creative liberties to make them work better. You can see with the teeth on Boomjet on the right, or with Cookie's entire face, looks a lot less weird here. Hood, hello! Mega Man sure looks different. Yes. Yeah, Mega Man has never looked quite like this before. Oh, I should have put Mega Man music on the mix. That is not a bad call. I'm bringing my tablet over, but I actually don't need my tablet for this. This is pixel art, so I do it with my mouse. So, yeah. We're going to start, I assume... I want to start with the first Robopon here in line that I haven't done yet, but maybe I'll take suggestions in the chat later on as to which one I could do. But I've just been doing them in order so far. On screen, by the way, of course, is Sunny, who you can see up here near the top. He's the mascot of Robopon's Sun version, which is the only version that got localized to the US. And I think I did a good job with his sprite there. And, whoop. Some of them I definitely changed more than others. This drill guy, whose name I do not know, I kind of just shortened the drill and fixed some of the weird, like, shape parts of him. It's a lot of just little fixes, but nobody's exactly what they were before, not even these little circle guys. This little guy who looks like a lime, who I really enjoy. I'm just trying to update everything. Whew. So, we're going to start here with .com, this little yellow thing. It's got a satellite dish on its head, and it's holding a microphone. I don't remember exactly what its dex entry was, but I believe it was something along the lines of they don't make these anymore. And it's a cute little kind of Kirby-looking thing, so I thought it would be a perfect one to start with. As a kid, I didn't realize that was a satellite dish, and I thought it was like some sort of duck head up there. But no, it is a satellite dish, so we're going to try to make that a little bit more clear. Once again, I brought over my tablet like a fool. Alright. So we'll start with the satellite dish, I suppose. I don't know how quickly I could do these. I never really... I've only... The ones I've done them before, I've done, like, late at night just to wind down, or with... as, like, pixel art practice. So I don't really time myself with them before. But I imagine I'm going to be able to crank out a few of these little guys. Though I could easily get caught on, like, some big obnoxious one like this guy. It took me forever to do, just because of all the weird shapes going on with its limbs. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. And I start more Tracy-like, Tracy, with more tracing than I end with, just so I could get the basic shapes down. Like, I'm just going to do the satellite dish first. The music today, by the way, how is the audio? Is it too quiet or loud? Hello, Zen! Welcome! Music's from a variety of different collectible monster games. I gotta figure out a palette for this one. I just said that the music's from a variety of collectible monster games, but I think this song is from Xenoblade 2. It got on the list on accident, and it is specifically not a collectible monster game, so whoops. But the thought still stands. I'm gonna make the background this color just to make it a little easier to see what I'm doing here. So it seems to have like a wire heading up in front of the satellite dish. I'm not super familiar with what satellite dishes look like, to be perfectly honest. So I want to make... What is that? What is this thing here? Is that a thing satellite dishes have? I feel like it'd be easier to leave that out. But I don't want to get rid of something important. I mean, if you stretch the definition of monster a bit, that's fair. You know what? I'm sorry, Xenoblade 2 is a collectible monster game. I think that totally counts. Oops, on the wrong layer. Ah, shoot, that was on the wrong layer too. Gotta undo all that. That's fine. By the way, does anybody who's watching this right now, like, use Reddit? Because I don't, but I feel like if there is a Robopon Reddit, they should be alerted to this, because they'd be the only people to actually also care about Robopon. Outside of the context of this one stream. This robot is adorable. I would love this robot in real life. Look at this face. I don't think I need to change the face at all. I think that's a perfect face, although I might edit the mouth a bit later on. We'll see. I'm sticking with the original, like, 3-color design, limitation. Because I want these all to... If somebody were to ever make a ROM hack of Robopon with my sprites, for whatever reason, I want them to be able to work on a Game Boy. Whoop. It's fun to kind of see how I could do in comparison to what they ended up doing. Round them out a little bit. Bam, 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 bam. It's like a little dumpling. Oh, I love it. This is the battle theme from Robopon. I think the tracks aren't actually named, but this is the battle theme from Robopon. I want to look up an actual satellite dish just so I know what that one bar is. Just so I know for sure. Is that a thing? Oh yeah, it totally is. I don't know what it is, but it's a thing. Alright. Hey, it's a good thing I looked it up. I'm struggling to get back to the right tab. I tabbed back to the stream because it looks the same as what I'm looking at on my screen when I'm editing it. So what's the shading look like in here? Like so. Something like this. Yeah. I'll do what needs to be done around the rim of it because it's kind of folded in because it's a satellite dish. There should be some sort of ridge to it. How's that looking so far for this little satellite baby? I wish there were more modern collectible monster games that weren't just bland Pokemon clone and weren't capture the spirit that can't, that weren't just bland Pokemon clone that can't capture the spirit of Pokemon or anime waifu collection game. I mean, let me think. The Dragon Quest Monsters games are not, like, getting translated anymore, so that's not gonna count. But there's definitely good ones out. There's always good ones out there. They're just so, like, hard to really find because nobody's talking about them. I feel like people are too quick to dismiss games as, oh, it's just a ripoff of Pokemon, when Pokemon wasn't even the first one to do the collectible monster genre. But I know what you mean. But I want to change that one day. Oh yeah, this is the mouth for this little friend. Oh, actually, I think just this music has reminded me oh no, that's Robopon again. Wow, I thought it was Monster Rancher. A new Monster Rancher game would be very good. I would really love that, and cannot wait for it to happen, right? It's gonna happen, right? Oops. Whoops. This color be better? Or is that just too weird on the outlines? That might be too weird on the outlines. So we got a little microphone here. I might make the bulb of the microphone bigger. It's better fit it into the tiny robot hand of this fella. It probably shouldn't be the same color as his hand, so we'll make his hand white. Oh no, we'll make the microphone lighter. That's what we'll do. Does that work? That works alright enough to me. I think I might need to make the hand a little bigger than just 4 pixels. I might need to, like, stick a thumb on here. Deal with that. That looks alright. New Monster Entry, but if you try to record it, it deletes your computer. This satellite boy looks like he's got places to go. Was that an old lady Robopon? It was an old lady Robopon. Next to the old man Robopon, of course. They're not related by evolution. The old lady has 2 pre-evolutions, and the old man has none. Her little cart shoots missiles. And the old man Robopon's ability is that he talks too much, according to the Dex entry. Oh, Pokemon Snap's on here too, of course, because it's Pokemon Snap's 20th anniversary today! Ah, holiday. I was gonna do something Pokemon Snap related, but I couldn't really think of something other than, like, playing the dang game, and that's not something I have the equipment to do at the moment, so here we are. You know what? No, that will stay green there. Alright. Just like real old people, yes. The old lady's pre-evolutions, I think her name's probably something like Granny, but I don't remember. She evolves from, first it's this little girl robot with like a drill and a claw, so it's like a little girl who's like actually a robot. Then they turn into this woman who is like a sleeker robot, like made by Apple, and then the old lady. I like the idea that robots age and, like, change over time, because that's very silly and right up my alley. Why is there... Hold on. Alright, so that's one more done. Oh, the first one of the stream done, actually. .com. Yeah. I hope Sword and Shield is just a cover for Pokemon Snap 2. Me too! I would much prefer Pokemon Snap 2, as much as I love mainline Pokemon games. It's just taunting me at this point. Alright, let's do DOSBot. Hey, Robopon got a dolphin in before Pokemon ever did. So, who's the ripoff now? I guess neither, if Pokemon never makes a dolphin, which is very possible. Oh, by the way, the Robopon games were called Robopon Sun and Moon back in 1999, so... Just saying. What colors do I want to use for this one? I don't like the purple. I'll have to play around with it more before I decide, but that looks alright. I am using a program called Pixel, P-Y-X-E-L. And it's, I switched off of Microsoft Paint for spriting earlier this year, year of our Lord 2019, to Pixel, so... And I stuck with that for a long time. I don't know if that speaks to the quality of paint or the quality of me as a person, but Pixel's been real good to me. Pixel's good for animations too, which is why I switched over. Does this thing have a mouth? That's a tooth, right? I pointed to it, not with the... Whoops, whoops, whoops. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Well, that's kind of a good shape-ish. Wait, am I doing the wrong color down here? I think I am. Yeah, I am. Alright, it might be called Pixel Edit. I'm realizing the program, if you're having trouble finding it. I don't know how I want to make the eyes look. I don't want it to look angry, but this side is too high up. I think Robopon actually had like an anime in Japan. But I don't know enough about it to say more so than that. I do believe I remember hearing about that way back when. Robopon and Shin Megami Tensei are both Atlas franchises, and Shin Megami Tensei predates Pokemon. So really, Pokemon's been ripping off Atlas this whole time, right? Exactly. That's exactly right. Robopon was also done in part by Hudson Soft, the Bomberman franchise company, and Mario Party. So it's no wonder I love it so much. It's all these companies whose games I loved as a kid without realizing they were made by the same people. We're gonna come back to the eyes. They're gonna need some more work, I think. This turbine seems actually pretty solid. So I think this dolphin is also a submarine, which is pretty cool. It's amazing how many different robots they could come up with. Because, like, when you're doing biological animals, it, like, kind of, you'll have endless things to work with. Robots, it's pretty cool. other way around. Whoops. So highlight on the wing? Yeah. I don't know whether I want to keep that or not, but probably right along here. We'll see if I keep that. We'll see. I don't love the tooth. I feel like it's probably better without the tooth. So let me see what I can make happen here. Got like this looking glass thing that subs have. Submarines, sorry. Final Fantasy, another one that's not technically a collectible monster franchise, but they've definitely dabbled in it. And the Blue Mage, if anything, is a collectible monster the person. Boom, 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 boom. Do. The looking glass things substitute teachers have. Something like that. Do. I will come back to the highlight. Yeah. Okay. Do the back of this. Got like a vent here. You know what? Let me give this another crack. Since I was making a Game Boy playlist, I had to include the Pokemon Trading Card Game soundtrack, the best soundtrack on the Game Boy Color. Oh, it's the shadow of the fin. Nice. Good detail, Robopon. I too will include that. The boss theme from Pokemon Trading Card Game has no right to go as hard as it did. I know. Oh, it's so good. I've only played a little bit of one of the Game Boy Advance Robopon games. Oh, I think that's Robopon 2. Started you getting on a boat and forgetting all your Robopons. Oh, good. I'm glad it's a direct sequel to the first one. Yeah, I've heard actually some solid things about Robopon 2, but the first one is where my heart is. I love that the card drawing noises are like worked into the soundtrack. It's so good. Might as well do the other wing while I'm down here. Yikes. Of course, the King of Boss themes going harder than they should will always be Pokemon Typing Adventure. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look that up. I've never heard it. But I'm always a fan of boss themes that do more than they need to. In that way. Let's put some more highlights in and then I'll figure out the eyes. Oh boy. That's just where it is. It would look better one more to the side though. Oh, maybe not, because that's where the edge is. I don't want it to look pillow shaded. Ah. Every decision in pixel art matters so much. Okay. right so far. Alright, doesn't look terrible. Might need to make this, oops, purple instead here. How's those eyes looking? I think they're serviceable. Alright. He can see. That's right. He can fight. This should go all the way to the end, I think. It's possible to do without making it look bad. Extend your dorsal fin today. Alright. The fin facing away from us I'm not super satisfied with yet. There we go. It just felt like it was. That'll do, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Grab a little bit of water. This part of him I feel like is too far out. So I'm going to scoot the whole thing over a bit. Alright, there we go. This is actually a fairly well done propeller. So I don't see myself changing too much of it. Maybe make it one bigger here. Right? Like, that actually looks solid. If the Master Chief Collection comes to Switch, the Master Chief can finally join Smash. Is that a thing that's happening, the Master Chief Collection? With Cuphead on Switch, I honestly think there will be a Microsoft character in Smash in one way or another. Be it Banjo or Master Chief or Steve. I think one of them is absolutely going to be one of the DLC characters. And I have my suspicions as to which one, but who knows? Maybe more than one. Certainly know which one I would prefer. Although I will say I'd be very happy with any of them. They'd all be a good fit. Oh, let me add the tooth back in and see if it works. Yeah, I think it could work. There's Dolphbot. How do they look? It's 2 down already. Only 40 minutes in. Next is Punchy. They're like a boxing doll. What's the word for the big thing you box? Punching bag, punching bag. They're a punching bag. Oh, I'm dumb. Let me go check out Punchy's Dex entry to get a better idea for the personality of this Robopon. Loves to rumble with other Robopon. Lives without fear. Okay, cool. Cool, good to know. I feel like I've seen... So there is HD artwork of every Robopon, but none of it's online. I only know they exist because the Robopon section in that one Nintendo Power magazine. Oh my god, I might still have that. Hold on. I will not take longer than a minute looking for it. Oh my god. Oh, it's very dusty. Oh, this is aggressively dusty. Yes! Yes, holy crap, yes. Okay. I have my Robopon Nintendo Power section. I can't believe I didn't think to grab it before the stream, but I have it now. Punchy wearing a shirt that says no fear. Yeah, that's what. So here's the there's Sunny on the right there. I'm blocking my own face with the camera. Let me see if Punchy's art is in here at all, because I feel like Punchy's one I never saw in game, but I remember. So it could be. Oh my god, it's so funny going through this old 1999 Nintendo Power. Where are you? Okay. Wow, there's really good artwork for a lot of these Robopon. It's just not... Yes, okay, we got Punchy. I've got Punchy. He's right at the seam, so I don't want to break it. But there's Punchy. So this, I'm going to use this to do Punchy's sprite more so than the old sprite. At least coloring-wise. Yeah, Punchy. Oh, I'm so happy. Wow. I wonder if do they have any other ones that I've already done? Yes, they have one that I've already done, but I think I did them very well. Hold on, let me bring them up. They also have a Boomer here. Or Boomjet, I don't remember their name. The green jet one. And they are... What? Wait. There they are. I think I did a good job. I think they're a darker green in more places in the art than they were on the sprite, but I like how the sprite looks. So I'm going to stick with that. But dang! This is fantastic! I'm the sole owner of so many of these renders. I should put them online sometime. Wow. It's amazing how, like, you could tell they really tried with Robopon. Like, a lot of effort went into Robopon, especially with some of the ideas. It just wasn't pulled off totally perfectly, partly because of, like, the hardware. I'm sure if they did Robopon now, it would have actually come out really, really good. Like, I could see Robopon working. Anyway, let's draw Punchy. So Punchy is blue. Mostly. And have, like, jets on their bottom. I'm looking at the picture now. This is so cool. This is so cool. I'm so happy. I'll try to keep them around the same size, so I'm still gonna have to omit some detail, but that's okay. You know what they say, and Punchy's evolved, by the way, are these two. It evolves into KO, and then I think his name is just Brute. I don't remember very well. Again, I never had a Punchy in any of my playthroughs. I've never beaten Robopon, if you can believe it. Even though I have a full, this is like a full walkthrough. I should look at this more. Huh. I'm so happy I found that. Alright, so Punchy's gonna have red. I'm gonna just lay out Punchy's colors here real quick. There's gonna be red. I want to have maybe this blue as the blue. It's going to be the dark color of it. And white will be the light color, as it is with almost every one of these sprites I've done. And then outline color here. So this is the color palette I'm going with for Punchy. Robopon 3D. I think there was a Robopon 64. Again, only in Japan. Like, I'm pretty sure that exists. So. But, I don't know. I don't know how good it is. I've heard that the sequels are better, but I'm only interested in the original. Because I know the sequels kind of took a weird art style with some of the female Robopon, and I'm not going to discuss it more than that. You can just take my word for that. But they made some choices. Oh, Punchy. I've always had a soft spot for Punchy ever since I was like a 5-year-old kid reading this Nintendo Power issue. I'm gonna need to move that arm. Actually, let me do that arm again, because I don't want it to be... Yeah, I want it to... Punchy's so small, I gotta kind of keep him closer to the original outline, just so that there's enough space for everything. Oh, heck yes. Monster Rancher themes. Or Monster Rancher 4 theme song. America. Oh, Robopon Let's Play on Skyjam? Oh my god, would you believe that Robopon is the very first game we ever recorded for Skyjam, but we could not get the recording to work? It was me, James, and Budkev, way before we ever recorded Captain Toad. Robopon was the first game we tried recording. Nothing like choices to ruin a perfectly good robot. I would love to do Robopon on Skyjam sometime. Maybe that would be my next solo game stream. But it would be more fun with James. God, we gotta finish Pokemon Yellow first. We gotta finish Yellow, and then we could look at these other things. Looking at the ground, I lifted up my chin. Take a look around. Punchy's sprite is gonna be very different since it's the lighter part of the body in this way. I never know, right in front of me, a brand new day, a lighted path, another way. If you take the chance, if you take the lead. Again, I'm still going more so off the art here. Which is why the helmet's taking a bit of a different shape. It's okay. The eyes look way better in the art. Like, unfortunate the way they look here. I love his Glass Joe headwear. And, like, I know it's just an actual boxing thing, but it always reminds me of Glass Joe from Punch-Out. Oh, I'm so happy. Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba. Do 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 do. As opposed to Glass Joe, the beloved Fire Emblem character. Don't tempt me to draw the Punch-Out cast as Fire Emblem characters, because that would be really funny. That sounds pretty Roboponish. Oh no, that's a Pokemon trading card game, right? Let me think. No, it's Robopon. Wow. That's right the first time. Shouldn't have doubted myself. Oh yeah, I just can't make Punchy's eyes look as good in the art as they do in the art with how much room I have, unfortunately. Try to keep those lines in, but it's gonna be weird looking. These are wrinkles in the bag, so I might just do this instead. So it's got like little whoop. It's got like a little metallic thing up here with chains holding up it from different angles. Ba-da-ba. Yeah, this should be white since the chains are like silver, and that's closer to white. Alright, so far so good. Hehe. Seems like a lot of older consoles have game soundtracks that sound really similar. NES, N64, GB, GBA. Well, yeah, I mean, this playlist in particular was specifically made with the idea of it being just Game Boy games, or Collectible Monster Game Boy games in general. But yeah, a lot of sound fonts on older systems, like they only had one or two instruments they could like differentiate from each other. Especially on like the NES, Super Nintendo. Like, it was not written the way that you'd assume music would be written now, or at all, like it is nowadays. Mm-hmm. For a lot of NES games, the music was written by the programmers, because they were the ones who knew how to put music into the games. Then every so often you got like a composer who also knew how to write, or a programmer who was also a good composer, like Chip Tanaka, and you got like some great tracks mixed in there. Chip Tanaka, of course, the one who did Donkey Kong Arcade, and Mother 1, and Metroid, and Kid Icarus, and a whole lot of stuff. How does that Punchy look? I think I'm going to keep the red, white, and blue-ish aesthetic for its evolves. Because they are red and blue, so it's just a matter of changing up a little bit. Yeah, Punchy. Oh, that made me so happy. I wonder how many other... Like, there's only a handful of Robopon in this magazine that I have pictures of here, but... I bet there's a lot more of this art out there. Ooh, and an ad for Pokemon Stadium, too. Nice. Ready to fight. Bappy Robopon. That's right. And the 2 Robopon following the baby are its 2 evolves. Robopon evolution is weird. Let's do KO here. So, according to the decks for the baby and its evolves, because I do want to stay on this just for a moment, it starts as a baby that whines if it loses its pacifier. Then it evolves into a middle-aged working man who complains a lot at work. I don't know why he looks like this. And then this old man Robopon is said to have smelly feet. So, it's Robopon. Anyway, let's move on to KO here. Oh jeez. Well, I'll start with the glove because it's pretty well done. I don't know what's going. I don't really know what's going on with KO's face. I imagine its mouth is like a little O, kind of like its evolves is, but it's just like a tinier O. But something tells me this one's gonna be a pain to do. Oh my god, Yokai Watch. You asked about collectible monster games that aren't just blatant Pokemon ripoffs, and Yokai Watch is a very good modern example of a company doing it right. Actually really like the highlights on this guy, so I'm gonna keep him. This one I can move over a bit. There we go. Yep. It's a pretty solid fist. Oh! Robopon evolution is just chaotic neutral Pokemon evolution. Honestly, I'd even call it chaotic evil in some places. There are some that evolve like 4 or 5 times as well. For pixel animations, you prefer more or fewer frames? It depends on the game. It depends on the game. I can think of examples I like of both. I think there's absolutely a time and place for both. I think Mother 3 does it well, how most of the Mother 3's animations are pretty simple-ish. And then there's that one, like, 400 frame animation of Flint going nuts and knocking out the townsfolk. Spoilers. And it just... I don't know. It depends on the game. That's really what it comes down to. I personally prefer making... I don't know. I don't even know what I prefer. It depends on, like, the situation. And what is reasonable for me to be able to make. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum. I like this Hitmonchan looking guy. It's like if Hitmonchan wasn't just a human man. That's what this is. But still, like, kind of a human man. Oh, I didn't realize that was a segmented arm. Those were, like, robot parts, of course. How could I be so foolish? My favorite part about Robopon Evolutions is that there doesn't seem to be, like, a good guide to them online. Because the Robopon Wiki lists the evolutions, but from my experience, it's been wrong on a few occasions, so I don't even know what is exactly true. My favorite Pokemon, Hitman. Oh, and yeah, Yokai Watch 3 does look really good. I really enjoyed 1. I didn't really get into 2. I don't know if I'm going to pick up 3, but... I definitely loved the time I spent with it, the first ones. Agent 47, the Pokemon, Robopon. The Pokopon. So its head is like in a big boxing glove as well, which is kind of a cool... It's not something you see a lot. I'll give it that. Points for originality on this robot. In this one regard. So this actually... Something I've done that I didn't mention earlier is that even though Pokemon or Robopon Sun version was the only one to come out in the US... I do have some sprites here from Robopon Moon version, which has some of the... They all have different sprites, kind of like Gold and Silver. And I think some of the sprites look better in Moon. This is a Moon sprite I'm working on right now. Speaking of Atlas... What a surprise! Hey, Paper, hello! We're fixing Robopon sprites up. As someone who's not a huge fan of Robopon, the Robopon Wiki is an absolute mess. Oh yeah, it's nuts. So here are the Robopon I've done so far. This is not every Robopon, this is just the first, like, 36 or so. Just going through them in order. Today on the stream, we did these 3 so far. DOSBot. No, I'm sorry. .com, DOSBot, and Punchy. But yeah, all these friends are good friends. And I love them all. I also found out I have the Nintendo Power Robopon Guide, which is the only existence that you can find online of a lot of this artwork. So I'm pretty proud of that. Howdy, Fox. Howdy, Paper. It's a nuts. Oh no, they are adorable, right? I'm glad you enjoy them. There's one I don't have here on screen because I didn't expect to get up to it, but it's just a robot fish with, like, legs and sneakers, and I adore them. And look at this. We've got Hogbot here, the Evolved Ziggy. It's a superhero pig that turns into, like, a washing machine pig. I don't know why that's the choice they went with, but I love this Robopon design. There are so many good friends to be made here, and I'm glad I'm able to introduce you all to them. No one. See it coming, you I still have no idea what's happening with this guy's face. I'm gonna have to really kind of improvise on it. Diamonds with you, your last surprise. Come in, you. Come in. The Medi page has sprites from 1 and 2, and says it evolves from Medbot, but the Medbot page only has sprites from 1. That means Medbot was only in Robopon 1. 2 cut a lot of Robopon. That big pig one looks like the absolutely safe capsule. Oh my god, Mother 3 ripped off Robopon. I can't believe it. You're right. That's why they can't port it over here. They'll be in legal trouble from Hudson Soft, the company that no longer exists. Never see it coming. I guess I gotta do his face now. See, he's got like something over here. It looks like kind of an ear. So if I do that on the other side too. Okay. God, this one's really hard to parse, but I enjoy the challenge. I hate the mouth. I hate the mouth on this guy. So I might exclude it, but I do want to try to stay true to their design, so that's a tough challenge. We'll come back to the mouth. Let me just make the rest of him not look bad. I mean, shading on the face because of the big boxing glove it's wearing on its head. As its head. The big boxing glove it's wearing that is its head. Ba, 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 ba. There's definitely room for a mouth there. Are you ever going to stream original pixel art? Yeah, I could totally do that sometime. I don't know what I'd be doing since I'm not working on anything pixel art related at the moment, but, yeah, I'd love to. I mean, I want to stream all sorts of things. This is just the first pixel art stream. By the way, Paper, you're just joining us. I don't know if you were here, right? I don't even know if Zen was here when I said it earlier, but it is the 20th anniversary of Pokemon Snap today. Which is a holiday in my book. I really think this one needs too much shading because it's kind of a circle, like so. Okay. Let's put in the other shoulder. Probably just be like that, really. This body seems simple enough. Just to understand. Monocar. Oh my god. That takes me back. Monocar. Oh, that was a good playthrough. Man, this guy looks miserable. I gotta fix those eyes eventually. He's got some sneakers here. Like just actual Sonic looking sneakers. It's fine. Oh, speaking of good Skygem playthroughs, here's some Monster Rancher 4. That guy's got like Argyle socks on. That's fantastic. I'm keeping that. I don't know what it's. Yamiles. That's right. Oh, the memories. What the heck is this pelvis? It's not a sentence I love having on file now. Just kind of make it one solid color. That's fine. Boom, 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 boom. This one actually has not been a hard Robopon. It's a little bit of a more tedious one, but it's very kind to me in terms of ease of spriting. Sprite fixing, really. I feel like I'm doing more tracing on this one than usual. I don't love the shape of that foot, so I'm going to work on that. Do 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 do. And make it more like the other foot. He's the opposite of dummy thick, intelligent flat. Oh my god, I just read that with my mouth. That's so funny. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-da. All right. Yeah. Oh, wait. Does he have a highlight on his shoe? Yes, he does. Okay, I think it's just his face now. Why bird beak on hat? I'm sorry? Do you mean for this guy? That's a boxing glove up there. His head is like a boxing glove afro, kinda. I'm trying to see the bird beak. Like, this part here is the thumb, and then this is like the folded over part. I don't know why it has like this outline rim, but the original did, so I kept it. I'm gonna redo these eyes. Make them look less miserable. Unless you meant my bird beak on my hat, but I'm not wearing my bird beak hat, so that would be an equally weird question. I don't believe he's got it. That is no thumb. That's a bird beak. Give it an eye next to the thumb and you will see a bird. Okay, okay. Oh my god, I see it! Whoa, that just blew my mind. Oh, you're right, it's like a little parrot beak. Oh, I see it. That's so cute. Yeah, that's definitely not intentional, but I love it more than the actual design. He's sad that his thumb is a bird beak. Aw. Bud. Oof, I forgot that face. He's gonna be looking this way this time. No. Okay, it's having the bags under the eyes that makes it look tireder, I think. Yep. I think I'm onto something here. We're getting close, folks. Thank you, Scott. You're welcome, Paper. Maybe I can manage to give him one of the little mouths. Looks like a pacifier. But, alright. I think that's KO. Which means it's up to the full evolve now. Or we're up to the full evolve now. Root. It should be this color, shouldn't it? It's not totally in shadow. Yeah. Alright, let's draw Brute. Let me just save this. So this guy looks like a lot of fun. This is the full evolve, by the way, of this little boxing thing. Punchy into KO into Brute. Oh, where do I even start? I'll start on the fist and make my way to the face. I don't want to, like, deal with the face right now. Not right away. After we finish this guy, I'll let you guys vote on which one I do next, maybe? Unless you all just want me to go next to Card. Card, actually, the next one is another one I have a picture of here. Which is very similar to what it ended up being, only with some yellow. Oh, and a cross. The official art of this next guy has a big Christian cross on its Pope hat. Very interesting. That must have been changed for the West. Make Brute red and blue like his pre-evolution. We're kind of doing a Charmeleon, a Charizard Charmander thing where they're the same color and the middle evolve is a different color. Ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Do I want the red to be darker or do I want the blue to be darker? Because the boxing gloves are the darker part on the original, but that would make the more sense. That would make more sense being red. Okay, KO. Let's go. I think I want the... I'll keep the blue as lighter and we'll see how it works out. I might have to change the color pretty significantly later on, but we'll see. That shouldn't be too hard. This guy's got, like, nasty knuckles. Nasty Knuckles, by the way, my new Sonic OC. I like playing around with the colors of all these Robopons because it's a fun way to be creative about them. Like regular Knuckles, but he doesn't shower. Oh! Oh, I don't like nasty Knuckles now. He's very nasty. In a way I did not anticipate. There we go. Oh, by the way, I should show you all my favorite Robopon, which is Cobalt. He's just this little circle thing, and his dex entry states that when he gets scared, he just flies up really high and kind of stays in a corner. And I really understand that. Cobalt's been my favorite since I was like a little kid. And its Evolve Unix is it, but like on a trip, which is just perfect. And then the wiki lists this guy as a third evolve, but in the game, it does not evolve into this, so I don't know what's going on there. Also, here are some water variants. This one looks like a lime. Robopon are great. Back to Brute. Nasty Knuckles! Yes! Oh, you love his third evolve? Yeah! What's their name is, Time's Up. I don't know why, but Time's Up. Oh, I'll show you the original too, which is under them. The original's pretty similar. I just kind of fixed the colors using the Robopon Game Boy Advance games sprites, because Time's Up is in the Game Boy Advance game, so I was able to see like better ideas of its colors. It's one of the few sprites I've done so far that doesn't have like white as the lightest color. Time's Up, it's this drill guy. That's it so far. That's okay. I was not prepared for the third one. Nobody's ever prepared for Time's Up. But yeah, as far as I can tell, you can't evolve into it in game, so I don't know what is going on. There's some very spiky shoulder pads. Ba, 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 ba. These don't need to shine. This one's gonna have a very, very weirdly unique color palette. I get the feeling. As long as I stick with it. That may be too much, hold on. Paper, you did not get to see these two Robopon either. They're not related, but they're very important to me in my heart, I think. I love that the Robopon grandma has like a floral pattern on her pants. It's just so good. Robopon is good, actually. It's got more Nasty Knuckles. We said Nasty Knuckles doesn't bathe, but I feel like this guy, this Robopon Brute, also would join Nasty Knuckles in the not bathing club, which is unfortunate. Ba, ba. Oh, song just ended there. Should probably do the face before I do the shoulder that's behind the face. Oof. Are Robopon waterproof? I don't know, he looks pretty shiny. Robopon, I think, are waterproof because you could... Yes, because you can find some in the underwater sections. Robopon did dive before Pokemon did. Kirby Planet Robopon. Oh my god, that would be phenomenal. In fact, one waterproof Robopon I can think of off the top of my head is the Dolphin Submarine we did just a little while ago. Dustbot. This one really lacks the personable charm that its pre-evolves had, I think. Which strikes me as 6th gen Pokemon, the gen where I liked all the pre-evolves more than what they evolved into. That's okay. And that's not a complaint about 6th gen, that's a personal preference thing. Okay, this guy's got some Dave Strider glasses. Probably just be like that. Yeah. Pretty good. Why can you Novan preschoolers be Pokemon trainers? Because... I don't know, it's got cat ears. Oh, what if those are I believe Unovan preschoolers get to be Pokemon trainers because it's not that everybody starts at 10. I think it was a mistranslation that, like, the player in Red and Blue starts at 10, and the Nintendo of America just kind of went in on that. That's my prediction. Ba, 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 ba. This dumb mouth here. If I make it more like a fungus mouth, it'll be less. He looks kind of like a clown. It's like a boxing clown. Oh my god, Conkeldurr. That's pretty similar. Oh my god. The squeaky Robopon music is gonna murder me, actually, eventually, it turns out. That will be how I die, is to this soundtrack. Ooh, gonna turn that down just a little bit, maybe. Maybe just a little bit. I think I'm gonna keep that one there. These colors don't work together great. I might just turn him to full blue. We'll see. What do we think? Do we think the red, dark red, light blue works, or would dark blue, light red work, or should I just do dark blue, dark, light blue? Dark light blue. I always figured it was because America. Remember our friend Gardigus Funnoir? Oh, I do remember Gardigus Funnoir. I think about Gardigus Funnoir more than I should. I don't actually. Don't quote me on that. Hoo! Boom, 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 boom. Me do 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 do. I feel like this guy needs more of a. Forgive my phrasing. This guy needs more of a chest to better kind of not look weird. Rather than just being all belly. And more of a K. Rool shape. I mean, it's a robot, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm doing what I can. Good sound, Sky. What about Bunny Man? Oh god, Bunny Man. Ooh, Skylar 2019. It's in the song. They think about Gardigus Funnoir more often than they should. Sky 2019. No. God, do we have a collection of all the quotes with the years from Skyjam from the past anywhere? It's like that on the wiki somewhere, because that actually would be really funny to see, like, the embarrassingly phrased things we've said over the years and how they've evolved. Ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Needs to be. A specific example being the Christmas special of Overcooked. Oh no, what did I say during this Christmas special of Overcooked? Finally, meth. Colonel. That's the spot. Cool. I might make his face blue too, just so it's just like the spikes and stuff that are white. I don't know why his face is like a... I guess it is kind of clownish. I don't know. I think it would look better with his face the same color as the rest of him, but... honestly, nothing will ever top I Deku nutted myself. Oh, no. Was that James? That sounds like a James one, but it could very well be me. That sounds like one James would make on accident or I would make on purpose, and I can't tell which one it is. Oh, see you in a bit, paper. championship belt. I don't know if it's actually a championship belt, but it looks like it should be. I think it's just like a regular ass belt. Boom, boom. Need some work. The belt look is commemorating the old mouth this guy had. Looks a little bit more like a target. This is like King Hippo now. It was you during Smash Stream, and then you said not to put it on the wiki. Ah, and I can tell you remember it because you put it on the wiki. I see, I see. I know who to trust now, thank you very much. What? Boom, 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 boom. Gotta do this arm still. I have some regrets about this one. No, I think it's a waist belt. A waist belt? Is that just regular belt? This shoe looks cool. Oh. Oh my goodness. A delivery. Could it be water? It's water! Thank you! Paper has come bearing a gift. If I open it in a new window. Oh geez, it's a Skyjam episode. Oh, it's not even set to a specific time. Is there a specific time I should click to? Pour water on the screen again. No, I'm not gonna do that. That was a big mistake last time. What's the timestamp? I'll jump to it. I'll play it for everyone on the stream. Meant to have it 5820. Where did the Skyjam theme song come from anyway? Oh, I clicked the link. I'll jump to 5820 and we'll all hear it together. I'm gonna regret this. I'm jumping to like 5808. And we'll see what happens at 5820 as a group. Yeah, carrot on your middle. There's your carrot. Right. 2 carrots on the middle part of the right side.
Okay, we got onion. Oh yeah, okay, I see that. Okay, you just work on carrot onion next.
Here's the carrots. Oh, I see. You're kind of the top and I'm the bottom.
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh, Jesus. And we're going to be streaming Overcooked 2 soon. That's going to happen again. Well, thank you for that, babe. Whew. Oh, boy. That was wonderful. No, thank you. That was hilarious. I mean, originally, where did the Skyjam theme come from? Oh, it was written by the musician Johnny Mosaic. You can find his music on iTunes. Johnny Mosaic and the Fairweather Friends. A lot of Skyjam background music is actually from Johnny Mosaic. For, like, our live-action skits. I love this guy's weird segmented legs. By the way, Sky, remember the water sports? I actually do remember that one very vividly, and I regret that joke. That was a big mistake. But I have to live with it. By the way, Zen, you asked me after the last stream which anime I was going to go watch. The anime I ended up watching was Star Butterfly versus the Forces of Evil. So, not quite anime, but it's close. That's why me and James need to stream more. We gotta make more of these bad memories. Man, that bass is going nuts in this song. A bit more of a stance. Dunk, 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 dunk. Ba, 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 ba. It was me who asked, and I appreciate the answer very much. Oh. Oh, Paper, was it you who asked? I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're also both Star versus fans. Star versus taps directly into the part of my brain where, like, .x came from back in elementary school. Like, it's exactly... I know I would have loved it back then, too. It's just so... It's just what I love. Dumb romance over dramatic situations. I'm such a sucker for it. I got some leg fixing to do here. I gotta change the angle of the shoe, I think. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, ba, ba. Actually, I'm not. I just appreciate you remembering and answering. Oh, paper. You merry prankster. Surely on the level of Tezuka Miyazaki. Neither of you have ever seen Star Versus. Ah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Whatever. Your loss. Now you got a new show to watch based on my recommendation. I want this foot to be like more at an angle. The heel lifting up a bit. Bump, 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 bump. Whew. Ah, we tricked you. I can't believe that you two are bullying me. Without music lyrics here, the bullying has turned to Skylar. Or even without music lyrics here, the bullying has turned to Skylar, I should say. How dare. And in my own stream. Ba, 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 ba. Improving the lake here really has not worked out for me the way I was hoping it would. That's alright though. Oh, you know what? The knee has to be raised up one and then it should work. Yeah, there we go. That's alright enough. I guess. What do you think of the colors? Do we change it to blue and blue or red and red, or do we just leave it as is? What other shows do you watch? Maybe we could bully you about those too. I don't watch a lot of shows right now. To be honest, I don't really spend a lot of time watching things. No, you are bad. You must understand this then. If I think of another show I'm like actively watching, I'll let you know. I'm gonna try the other color palettes for this guy, and then you two could let me know which one looks the best. That's what we're gonna do here. First, we're gonna do it like so. We'll do a red one. Then we'll do a blue one. And then we'll do one with both colors switched. Which of these four looks the best, and should I change the face color? That's what we're deciding right here. What do we think? I'll bring the pre-evolutions on screen as well, just to help out. For context. So this is the evolution chain. Which one of these four colors is the best one for the full evolve, do you think? Sometimes my thoughts bully me. You should try both light colors? Oh, I don't know if that one will work quite as well, but I'll give it a shot for the heck of it. Yeah, that might be a bit too bright and not like have enough weight to it now. Bottom right one. It's dark blue with red. Okay. What do you think, Paper? I think I might vote for sticking with the one I drew it in for now, and then seeing later on if I decide to change it. Cotton candy boxer. Well, you know what? I think I only have the... I don't have any... Oh, no, I do have ones in this row. I'll just move them a row down. We can hang on to the alternates for now. And then decide later. We don't really need this one, but... And for now, we can move on to Robopon of your voting. So... If you two want to decide which Robopon I should do next, now's your chance to let me know which one I'm going to end the stream on. I can walk you through them all if you'd like me to. Paper has no preference, that is fine. What is the Starfish Wizard? Starfish Wizard is the evolve of the baby, and it evolves into the feet one. So I'll just run you through the official descriptions for all three. I don't remember their names. The baby, which looks like a bandit, which I love, it cries a lot if its pacifier falls out. This guy is an office worker who complains a lot about his paperwork. And then he evolves into this old man robot who is known for its bad hygiene and stinky feet. I don't know why this one looks the way it looks. I don't understand why it's like a starfish wizard with a whip if its description calls it an office worker. That's just Robopon, baby. He's my husband. So I am assuming that'll take Paper's vote, but I'll walk you through all the ones we have here just in case. And again, this isn't all Robopon. This guy's name is Card. He's kind of Robopon Pope, I guess. I have a picture of him in my book. This is Ziggy and Pigbot. It's a superhero pig that turns into a washing machine pig that's holding like an iron. This is T-Bot. It's a robot created to serve you tea. That's their lore. This is a 3-stage evolution that's a little girl with like a claw and a drill. It's like a schoolgirl, you can see the outfit. Turns into like a sleeker Robopon woman, which is said to be used in like fashion magazines and such. And then it evolves one more time into the old lady. That's right, the old lady has 2 pre-evolves while the old man has none. And then there's old man. Then there's these 3 we just talked about. And this is a 4-stage evolution from a unicycle to a motorcycle to a car to like a alien tank thing. And there's also a truck Robopon, but that's unrelated to this line. And then these three aren't evolves into each other, but they're all like ancient things. And this one's a moe. His office is the ocean and wizardry. Okay, Zen's voting for T-Bot or Drill Girl. Paper, do you have any vote other than Starfish Wizard? Because if not, I will take it to a random number generator and we'll pick one of those three. Paper, if you want to pick a second choice as well so that there's a 50% chance we go with one of yours, that's fine too. I'll get a dice ready. I will fight you for the hand of Starfish Wizard. Oh, Paper's really going all in on Starfish Wizard. Okay. In that case, what we could do is, if it's a 1, it'll be Starfish Wizard. 2 is Drill Girl. 3 is the other one that Zen said. T-Bot. And then 4 is also Starfish Wizard. And I'm not going to read Zen's latest comment. So, here's the dice. I'm going to really do this. Oh, I can roll it onto something. I'm going to roll it onto a coaster so I can bring it up to the camera without changing it and y'all can see what it is. It fell off the coaster. Should I keep it? I'll roll it again. I don't remember what numbers I said, so I hope you two remember. If somebody could write that down. Okay. It is a 1. We're doing Starfish Wizard. Both of your husband. Congratulations. Let's do Starfish Wizard. Zen, you're on the Robopon wiki, right? Can you find this one's name so we know what their name is? Yeah, I'll bring it up myself in case there's more pictures of this guy. Paper's so excited. I'm so happy for you. Oh Jesus, do they have them in like number order? Robopon by game. Okay, here we go. Robopon 1, Robopon, nope. List of Robopon, Robopon 1, there we go. So this is Signor is his name. White collar worker Robopon that loves to complain. That's everything we know about Signor. That's amazing. Just another cursory search reveals nothing more about Signor. So let's do this. Robopon. I don't even know where to start with this dang thing. I guess like an old man, like a middle-aged guy face. What a weird Robopon. Is that like a mustache that I'm looking at, or is that like an open, complaining mouth? I will admit, he is very handsome, and I'm jealous of you two. What are those other lines? Is that like meant to be wrinkles or? Alright, what colors am I going to do for this one? I mean, the browns work. Oops. It's going to be another Robopon without the color, like the base white color in it. Oh, that's a bit too dark, isn't it? Let me see, what color did I do for the other one? Oh, this guy also didn't. What colors did you use? Ah, I see. Alright. Do. Look at this weirdo. I love him. I've never even, like, looked at Signer before. Not pay enough attention to this Robopon. That is his triangle mouse stash. You can marry him too, Skylar. Aw. I appreciate the invitation, but that's quite alright. According to the Robopon Wiki, Parasol Robot is named Betty, and it says she has no pre-evolution. Well, I can tell you as someone who's played the game, that's just straight up not the case. She evolves from Widget, or whatever the drill one is. Betty's design changed pretty dramatically in the later Robopon games, as you're probably seeing right now. I don't know if her pre-evolve made it to the prior one, so maybe that's what the confusion's about. Oh my god. This is such a better Robopon by being, like, complaining about its office while looking like this. Because if its lore was like Starfish Wizard, that'd be one thing. Or if it looked like an office worker, that'd be another thing. But the fact that this is what we get with that description is just the wildest. It's the wildest thing, and I do adore it. Oh my goodness, what am I even looking at? So for whatever reason, it's like lit from the wrong direction as well. I guess I could change that. That's the one doing the Re-Sprite. Once again, we encountered Dark Yellow. Not gonna read that one out either. Yeah, I will be sticking with Betty's original design. Same with Razor and Medi, the three Robopon whose designs change in some pretty unfortunate ways going into the later games. I do not know what they were thinking. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. What are even these, like, holes I'm filling in right now? Are they even holes? What am I looking at half the time here? Oh, Zen, I'm sorry I've exposed you to this. Yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird. I don't know how else to put it. Because I guarantee you, whatever fans they were trying to appease with those design changes were not the people who were, like, into Robopon in the first place. Ouch. Look at this creep. I love him. I'm sorry for calling him a creep. He's very important. Oh, you know what it is? It's not that it's lit that way. I think that's just the back of this thing is like lighter. Yeah, that must be it. Do 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 do. Well, let's see how this ends up looking. Boop. Okay. It's a pretty solid start to the Starfish Boy. There's definitely more I need to do shading-wise to make this look alright. Like, it's curved in, so it would cast shadows on itself. Robopon 2 is truly the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 of video games. Speaking of things that aren't Pokemon Sky, thoughts on Yokai Watch. Oh my gosh, I think I was just talking about Yokai Watch right before you came on the stream. I really enjoyed the first one. The second one I never really got into it. But I think they're shockingly well-made games that, with some interesting choices and some weird designs. But overall, I think they're pretty good. I have overall positive thoughts on Yokai Watch. I really enjoyed the time I spent playing with it. I will say, no, Yokai Watch 1 is a game that, at a specific point that I won't, like, spoil, makes me feel fear in ways that no other game ever has. But then also sometimes you'll complete a quest and then it'll just kind of like go, hooray, and like clap for 4 minutes and be like weirdly like a preschool show. So I don't know what to make of it, but it's good. Those are the bottom ones, so they... You take the lead. A little bit more Monster Rancher 4 intro. Oh, yay! I'm glad you like UK Watch as well. Kira, hello! Am I creating... Well, no, what I'm doing right now is I am, so I'm taking an old 1999 game, which was basically Pokemon but robots, and fixing the sprites to make them kind of look a little better. Because it's a game I really enjoyed as a kid, and I feel like they could be, they could use the love in the Re-Sprite process. So that's what I'm doing right now. Which moments, guy? You can spoil it for that. It's whenever the Big Oni one showed up. The first time the Big Oni thing showed up. It scared the heck out of me. It was terrifying. Oh, I'm sorry, Zen. I didn't read your comment immediately afterwards. No, don't spoil it for me, please. I will actually play it now. Whoops. I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you, Kira. But yeah, that moment kept me, like, on my toes for the rest of the playthrough. This guy needs to have, like, the shadow of whatever this outfit thing is on his head. Oh, that's great. Okay. Do 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 ba 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 ba. It's such a weird robot to even like parse what I'm looking at. I'm still having trouble figuring out what this thing's design is. But that's okay. You'll be watching while doing work. Oh, nice. I'm glad you're here joining in with us. The second and third one are also very good. I really should play more of the second one. I love the like settling is phenomenal. Like, I just love the aesthetic of Yokai Watch. The world. Which I know is just like real world, but it's good. I like it a lot. Almost forgot that this guy's like holding a whip thing. Oh boy. There's a lot to unpack with this design. Hey Sky, remember the cow seamer that used udders as legs? I do remember that. Hey, Music Lyrics, welcome back. Alright, so he's got like a robe on of some kind. Man, I miss the Robopons who were just like weirdly wearing boxing gloves on their heads. Just realized by not using white in this, his robe is going to be the same color as his skin. Oh, I guess it's not skin, it's just robot. Oh, I could probably mix it up a bit. That's fine. That's fine if his robe is not the same color as in the sprite. Whoa! There goes the chat. Have I played Yokai Watch music? No! I'll download the soundtrack by next time, because Yokai Watch has some good songs. You bullied me by linking to a very unfortunate moment in a Skyjam playthrough. Lest you forget already. Ba, 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 ba. Paper, how's this picture of your husband looking so far? And Zen, sorry, both of you. It's very rude of me. Remember a Scyther? Of course I remember Scyther. When Skyjam coming back? As soon as we were actually going to do Skyjam tonight, and then it didn't work out. Sky, remember when James told you his dehydration story, and then you had to wear a blanket? I don't. What playthrough was that? I spilled water on myself again. Dang it, that's 2 consecutive streams. Ah, son of a gun. By the way, I'm excited for Saturday. No, Saturday I'm going to the city, so I don't know what you're talking about. I'll leak the address on Twitter. Oh, see you in a bit, Paper. Well, here he is, in all his question mark glory. Oh, new friends who are here. Can you help me vote on which of these 4 color palettes along the bottom to go with for this this Robopon? It's the evolve of these 2 punching bag ones that you can see over here. And I don't know which color palette to go with. For a second I thought this song was just called Grandma Duel. Oh, Zen. That'd be a fun song. Oh, nice music lyrics. Oh, sorry, Zen, about your lack of friends in high school. Wow. Do, 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 do. Alright. If not on the colors of that guy. Sky, do you want to come to the party? I'm going to my own party on Saturday, but thank you very much. It's probably not the same one. Whew. Well, I think maybe I have energy for one more small Robopon, since we have more guests here suddenly. Although I shouldn't push it too far. I think I might actually be done for the night. I'm sorry. I know that oh, you know, I'll do this guy's evolve because it's a pretty small one. As the last one for the night. I should probably look up what this one's called. Zen, can you find me info on this Robopon, the feet one? You like the third color palette? And can I come to your party? No, my party is not a party I'm hosting, unfortunately. The third color palette, the blue and red one. Okay, I think Zen said the same one. That's really good to know. I will put that one in the spot for now. Nice. And he originally looked like that, by the way, which is all blue, but is, I don't know. I like mixing in the red from the pre-evolutions. Feet Robot Crowl. Is Kevin Hoskett? No. It's gonna be in Nassau County. Probably shouldn't say that out loud on stream. So what's Crowl's dex entry? Do they have it there then? What's the lore for this pawn? Oh boy, paper's back. Uh-oh. I'm gonna click on the link despite everything. Oh no, once again it is not linking to a specific timestamp paper. If you want to tell me what timestamp to check it out on, I'll play it on stream. It's a very annoying Robopon that has sneaky feet in bed. Hi, Jane. Alright, great. Glad to know that about this Robopon. I hate it. Let's do this. So this is clearly a nose here. With like a two-part stash underneath. Oh gosh. This is the full evolve of the baby Robopon too. Like what even happened with this evolutionary line? Kind of flatten them out a bit. Oh, it's 118. Sorry, let me get that going right now. All right, here we go. 118. I'm scared. I'm going to click it.
How it, like, messes with your vision. Yeah. Like, you literally can't see where you're going. Yeah, that happened. That's awful. Oh, my God. I just didn't have water, like, for days, and I was like, what am I doing?
Where were you?
Oh.
Days, but, like,
when you were stranded on that island, I remember.
This is James's dehydration story. Yes, I see now.
yeah, not days without water. That was bad.
No,
I'm going to pause onto it so it doesn't get too confusing hearing my voice twice, but I'll hang on to that for later. What's going on here? It's always been Billy Fox. Ba ba ba. Paper lives on Short Island. But Sky the blanket part. Okay, okay, I'll keep listening to it.
Basically, like, half collapsing, half limping to, like, a water fountain and being like, I need this.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was bad. I think I was coming from gym, which explains it. You know, I just run around a lot.
Right.
And, you know, got changed after gym, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just everything got blurry and fuzzy and I couldn't see. And I was like, there's a water fountain around here somewhere, right? And there was. And
But it was a kid. James? You mind getting off me?
You alright there, buddy? Yeah. And it was fine after that.
I'm glad.
It was a scary moment because I didn't know I was dehydrated.
Right.
So.
Oh, this is true dehydration story?
It's extra scary.
I thought he was telling a bit for a second there.
Well, I'm glad you made it.
If it weren't for me being really thirsty, I might have not known what was going on even more. But, yeah. I got past that point in my life, and now I'm here. Now I'm doing a Let's Play.
That's right. Now you're playing Pokemon Yellow. It's all come full circle.
Being dehydrated, playing Pokemon, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
No.
Right, of course.
Anyway, I don't know if you noticed, but Cheese got to level 9. Now I'm training up with.
Wait, where's the blanket part? I'm completely missing it.
Awesome.
I think Cheese went to level 9 in like one battle.
Can we
So there it is.
can we have a stream of entirely Sky watching old Sky Jam episode?
Okay, high five.
Sky Jam reacts to Sky Jam. That'd be fun.
So.
That'd be
that
dumb
gives
but fun.
me Quick attack on Cheese. Should we level up the others evenly, or should we just go right for Cheese?
I don't know. What do you think?
Let's get Blanca to evolve again.
Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. It's a good idea. Good plan. Good.
Loftoff could take a back seat for now since there's nothing.
Oh, I remember all these names. This has gotten me nostalgic for Sky Jam.
And it's blocking.
So I have another unrelated story.
What's that?
That is that while you were telling your story.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna put on my sweatshirt after this episode because just nothing to do with your story. But while you were telling that story, my nipples got hard, and I was like, "Well, this is uncomfortable." It's like, huh?
I gotta stop clicking on your links, Paper. I really didn't understand where this was going. And I need to either have a better memory of awful things I say on Sky Jam. Do you have like a list? How do you find these so quickly? Oh my god. Oh, it's so dumb. That's so dumb. It's me. I'm the dumb one. Oh, jeez. I just sat there and let that happen on stream yet again. What a fool. My memory is immaculate. Oh, I'm proud. That's pretty impressive, actually, then. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, this guy's got, like, some hair on the back there, I see. So let me make the glasses a little smaller, because we're going to need room. This guy's just like the head of this guy, not in his, like, starfish costume. I love Sky Jam 1,000 more times now. Thank you. If only James did more embarrassing things. I think he makes an active attempt not to. I generally will do it for, like, the comedy of it in the moment. My judgment on what makes a good joke in the moment is pretty bad, I guess. Oh, got it. Now I got it. Oh, wait, I should turn back on music. This guy does enough embarrassing things for both of them. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba. I like how with Pokemon, you know, we're finding out so much about, like, the design process and, like, the rigorous, like, selection process that goes into making a Pokemon reel. And with Robopon, it does feel like they took the first draft of every idea. And that's okay. All robots need love. Even this one. I guess. There he is. Ain't that something? Oh, see you later, music. I'm gonna be ending the stream now anyway. So, how is Pokemon Yellow the weirdest Sky Jam playthrough? It's the longest Sky Jam playthrough, I think. Or, it will be if it's not right now the longest. Feet robot says then. Yes, that's right. So, thank you all for watching. I have had a lot of fun just kind of getting nostalgic about Robopon. I'm glad you've all joined me for it. Just putting a few little toe touches left on this one. Alright. If you want me to do more Robopon at some point in the future, let me know and I will. It might, otherwise it'll be a while because I'll do other art stuff, but I have a lot of fun with this. And I hope you all did too. Paper says, remember the It's Dangerous to Go Alone Bake This way back in Captain Toad? Wow. That is reaching back, and I vaguely do remember that. So here's one last look at all the Robopon. The ones we did today and the ones I've done before on my own time. And, yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in a week. The next stream will be on Thursday. There's not gonna be a stream in between this week. So, I'll see you all a week from today. On Thursday, probably at 6 o'clock, but we'll see. So, see you later. Phase into the sun. Yep. Goodbye. I'm disappearing now. I can't get any